Hello everybody and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2, Jonny here. Guess what, a new day, a new opportunity. We'll try to make it work this time. I wasn't able to actually position my dudes because they automatically get here in the center once the dialogue begins. So we'll try to make the best of it. Let's look at what options Sabil has. Alright, we'll go back here with her. Let's think, who's the problem? Who was jumping around on us? Feel like the Magister Elementalist maybe is a problem? Let's try focusing Dallas and see what happens. And learn from the experience. Flash Sacrifice. I kinda like what they're doing here. Like the music swells up and the actual sound effects are not as loud. It's kind of cool. Go for an arrow storm on these dudes. It's good damage. I think we're gonna far side as well, just because we can. There we go. So the problem is these guys that can jump around a lot. And I think Dallas is like one of the main ones, so we'll try to absolutely focus her down. We missed our attack, which is pretty mind-boggling here, if I'm honest with you. How about like a Mortal Strike? Or Daggers Drawn is what I'm trying to say. Seems positive.
Dallas. Good. You shall not seal the veil. And now it is time. I call on the God King. Come claim what is yours.
Excuse me?
What? You are unleashed.
Surprise.
Motherfucker.
Surprise. Surprise. You left the leashing wand next to me, you stupid maggot. So accustomed had you become to me pretending to be your slave.
Kill him.
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look so surprised. As if I would allow a bone bag to enslave me. Me!
So that is Brachus reborn? Address the cloaked figure directly. He's the Source King reborn, and his name is Brachus Rex.
Brachus Rex, you ignorant dog. Brachus!
Kill him. Now.
Too late, you moldering, blight-stained pigs. Grant me power, my ally. God King, I call on you.
Why are we using Ifan in the dialogue? This is not gonna work.
You would interrupt Brachus Rex? You would interrupt the Source King?
Yeah. What's happening? We are all knocked down. Things are real bad. Well,
my ally sends me a pet. What a fitting gift. Ruling the world with a bloody fist can be lonely. I needed a companion. Come to your father.
oh shit.
Come to the Source King.
The Kraken. Well, fuck. Isbiel and the Salomon. So these are like all the bad guys we fought along the way. Well, this gets interesting, but I don't exactly know where we stand. Like, who's fighting who here? I guess we wanna team up and take Brackus down, because he's the biggest dick of all. It doesn't look like we have any turn anytime soon anyways. Sebille is hurting. She's not crippled though, so she should be able to get away. Okay. Red Prince, what do you have for me? We have Lucian, but I guess we want to focus on these guys. We have the Elementalist there. Magister Markswoman. The Sallow Man. Okay, well... God damn it, Ifan is screwed. Do we have anything that can raise people from knockdown? No. Okay. Well. One thing I'd like to do is get like a magic armor bonus. We'll start off with that. And then we'll use one of our big spells. Oh, sadly, I used too much. Oh, we can still do Pyroclastic Explosion. Let's do that. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. I don't know why I'm still surprised, but it's just real satisfying when that happens. Some bad damage there. Translocate. Ifan can take that. He's alright. What was the plague thing? Dodging? No. What was the plague thing? Minus constitution damage and all resistances. And we are silenced. Well. So Sebille has all the status ailments that the world can provide. She cannot run away. She can only attack, but she's blinded. Oh. Okay. We'll attack the Markswoman, I guess. I don't know, man. Wait, what? How did she disappear? Ooh, Dallas is almost dead. Oh, but we can't attack her. Doesn't leave us too many options. Go for you here. We are likely gonna die on Sebille, because she can't do anything. And Dallas is ever so slowly moving. I still want to kill Dallas just because she's a bitch, but... Is that your turn? She's full Baywatch mode. Super slow. Alright, that's good news for us. As long as they're not attacking our guys, we're gonna be happy. How are we looking here? We got the Sallow Man. I think Linder Cam is like way too dangerous to not focus him down. At the same time, focusing Dallas seems real good. It looks like she's going for the other guys. Alright, let's follow our gut here and see if we can make this work. Oh, but we can't get there. Okay. Cloak and Dagger. And then... What is the best option? Probably like a sawtooth knife. It's not great, but it's alright. How did the Markswoman end up all the way there? That's what I don't understand. That doesn't seem right. The Kraken is attacking. Ever so slowly. Whoa! The Magister woman got dumped on. Holy balls! Well, I'm happy he didn't do that on us. That's for sure. Can we do like a meteor shower and kill all the motherfuckers in here? Like this. I didn't realize that would kill our guys as well. It's kinda obvious when you look at it in hindsight. But maybe we'll make it work. How? Well, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. However, it looks like the Red Prince will get a turn before Lindercam here. So what we'll do is actually resurrect some of our dudes. I think we need Sabil real bad. You see, the thing is, I hate this shit. So he moves instead of resurrecting because he's silenced. I didn't see he was silenced. So we cannot do our stuff here. Well, I don't know, man. Let's make the best of it. We'll land one attack. Or maybe like an overpower. Let's do an overpower on you. The knockdown, super good. And we still have 1 AP, that's okay, save it. What is Brachus doing? I think we should be cognizant of the fact that maybe we're meant to use Lucian and the other guys to help us kill Brachus. Like, let's take a look at Brachus. Can we take him? I think we can take him. The problem is, like, the huge Kraken seems to be like a huge problem. Well, we're not silenced any longer, so we can actually revive our guys. And I think we're gonna do just that. Where's the Salomon? I don't see the Salomon. Did he go invisible? No. Says he's right here. Okay, he's here. Can we do like a combination of things? Can we do like first a laser that only hits the Salomon? That's gonna use too much AP is the thing. We have to resurrect people, man. It's the only way this works. But why can't we? Oh, we can. Okay, there you go. Cast skill. Sabil. Place her kinda up here, where it's a little bit safe. And you gotta heal her, because you know they're gonna go for her, so.
I'm ready.
Here we go. And they go straight for her. Okay. Well. Let's see. Can we maybe switch targets and go on Brachus? Why? Because my hope is that we can actually focus down Brachus. Alternatively, we could focus down Lucian here. You know what? Let's go nuts on Lucian. And we have lots of AP, so we need 4 for Onslaught. That leaves us only 1. Not enough for like an Enrage combination, sadly. Okay, I think Onslaught is still really good though. We got no crits there, which is unfortunate. I guess we'll do this.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know, man. I'm not feeling super confident on this one. Oh, shit. Abyssal waters. That didn't hurt quite as bad as some of the other shit. Immemorial thunder. Looks like that hurt quite a bit. Not us, though. Luckily. I think Lucian died. I think that's right. Okay, the Salomon has to go. How come the laser ray is doing so little damage, though? That's the bit that I don't understand completely. Huh. I think we gotta keep trying to resurrect people like Haskell. Sabil, please. Why doesn't it? Okay. I'm gonna guess that it worked. Assume that it worked. Port her all the way over there. And you're gonna try. Oh, we don't have enough for a heal. That's bad. That's real bad. Well, in that case, you gotta protect yourself a little bit. Maybe like a mend metal that reaches Ifan as well. It's something. Oh man, yeah. How did Sabil die? Did it bounce off to her? Oh god. Okay. Give me a reload. Give me a reload. Give me a reload. Alright, so I've been trying quite a few things, and one thing that occurred to me is that we can kill Brachus before he even transforms and triggers phase 2, but that probably can only happen if we kill him in one hit. Let me explain. I think it's gonna be similar to Dallas. So when he drops to low HP, and I've tested this, when he drops to lower HP, he will just trigger the second phase of the fight and heal up almost completely. But if we manage to almost one-shot him, then we have a chance. So I've set up a plan here. I've enraged Ifan with Fane. I've teleported Ifan onto Brachus using the Red Prince, and all our hopes and dreams are pinned on him right now. So here goes nothing.
I am Brachus.
It was not enough for the kill.
Source King.
No.
You shall not seal the veil.
Alright, so we're trying this again. I think the plan is solid. I think it can work. He's kinda low HP, but I think we need to bring him down even more. I'll even risk another hit. And we missed it, so whatever. Don't, oh my god, don't stun my guys, for fuck's sake. Okay, are you done? Yes. Have no way of dealing physical damage. Ah, what the hell, let's just do this. Didn't deal any damage, but that's okay. So Ifan is enraged. I'm ready to pop on this guy. Not Lucian. Cloaked figure. 3.7k HP. Now or never. Let's go. No! We got him! Yes! The plan worked! Okay, we're dead. But Brachus is dead as well. Can we make this work? Everybody's in terrible shape. But if we can somehow make it through, and I'm actually, you know what? Drop a quick save. We've never done this, but we're gonna use a quick save here in case we can actually take it from this point. Let's see. What do we have? Ifan needs to be revived, like actually right here, because he comes back with full HP. So he can tank a lot there for us. Sebille is burning and generally in a pretty bad place, but I think she'll survive. Let's try to focus Lucian here. And I think we go for like a pin down. Path is interrupted, so I should just Arrow Storm. Yeah, that was like way more damage than the other option. Dude, I think we have a solid chance here. I don't know if this is probably like a cheesy way, like a cheese way of doing it, but I'm not gonna shy away from it. I promise you that. Meteor Shower. I feel like, I mean, this could be good if we do it here and do it on these two guys. But we have so much AP, we could actually just use regular spells that do a lot of damage. Like, this looks like might even kill you. Nope, you're immune to burning. Okay, well, we didn't know that. That's okay. Try this. An impalement here. So you're crippled. I actually forgot about the markswoman there, so a little bit more damage than I expected to take on Sebille. But well, the lighting is a little bit overwhelming. It's hard to see things, but I think we got this guy, don't we? We have 3 AP. We could overpower you, and I think we want to. But let's use that extra AP just for an encourage here. Not a big difference, but every little bit counts. So he's knocked down. Alright, Sebille, do you have any options? Well, I think we can kill Lucian just to make sure he dies, no matter what. So he's gone. Dallas is close to dying. What do we want to do? Do we want to try to... We don't have a shot at Dallas, is the problem. We could try to move back here. Use 2 AP, and I think we will. Do we have a shot now? We do. Let's try for a stun. And we landed it. That's perfect. So Dallas doesn't get a turn. We now pretty much have a guaranteed kill on her. I think a Fossil Strike should do you in nicely. Yeah, she's gone. Whoa, she's unconscious. Not actually dead. Alright. Who else do we have? We have Fane, but we can't resurrect him with the AP that we have right now. Alright, let's haste ourselves. And Ifan, blah blah blah. Let's give ourselves a little bit of magic armor. Perhaps avoid like some status ailments. Blinded is quite annoying to deal with, but I think we'll be alright. Do we want to resurrect our dude Fane, is the question. I think the answer is no, as much as it pains me to say. I'd rather get an attack on you and a knockdown to top it off. Are we gonna kill you in 3 turns? I think so. So we'll challenge you. Sabille not looking so hot. We gotta turn with her now. We sadly don't have first aid, which is what I was kind of counting on there. Do we have anything that we can use? We do have a restoration scroll, and I think we'll pop that. So that's something. Also removes the fire thing. So what we'll do here is we'll focus the... we're blinded, so we can't attack. That's very annoying. This is so ridiculous. Oh my god. We have no way of removing that shit. Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait it out. Just go invisible then. Whoa, what? That miss. It's real bad. Alright. Now, I would argue we're in a position where we can resurrect Feint. Cast skill. Feint. Where do we want to bring you? Maybe over here? Or maybe like behind that lady. That way, even if he dies on the next turn, he's gonna be able to cause some problems there. I think with that little heal, he's gonna actually be alright. Can we stun you from here? We can't. So, as much as it pains me, I'm gonna use my fly ability and we'll stun you. Call it good. Feint can probably take care of her. Like a dagger's drawn here. Coupled with a sawtooth. That's a kill. Alright, well, the next target will be the markswoman over here. Sad. Whoa, what? We can't jump. Oh my god, you're just screwing me over, aren't you? How did we get slowed? Yeah, I think there's no hope for you. Sorry to say. I mean, not sorry, actually. Screw you. Okay. I'm hearing sounds. Oh, it's just the praying over there? May the praying continue. Yes. Just like regular... Oh, unless you miss. If you miss, then it won't be enough. Otherwise, we're gonna be fine. So get in there. How is the target blocked? Explain this to me again, because you've done this to me several times, and I'm a little bit cheesed right now. Okay, we're gonna walk here if you don't allow me to use my usual moves. That's great. We'll backlash for a little bit of damage. And then the Red Prince. This is tricky. I kind of... Alright, we'll get you out of the fire. For starters. And it doesn't make sense for us to do magic damage to this. So... I don't know. Is there something we want to do here? Maybe we'll teleport Ifan over to here so he can finish off this. And we'll save our AP. I'm fully expecting Dallas to somehow come back to life and be super annoying, but We'll traverse that bridge when we have to. Get damaged, get crippling blowed.
My time,
Get done.
it seems, is done. I never possessed such mastery of Source. I can only hope your choice is wise and true, Godwoken. I have made mistakes, but wisdom and truth, these are still values I believe in, and always did.
Dallas groans in pain.
I have failed. The future of all that is rests on your shoulders.
So here we are. The end of it all. Nobody I'd rather see this whole thing through with. I trust you. I trust your judgment.
Yes.
I know you will. I know you. Remember? You're the best damn friend I've ever had. Well then, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Listen, this is it. Again. And I want you to know I'm not putting up a fight, not against you. My revels are now ended. Yours are about to begin. I've had my vengeance, my life and my liberty. You helped me win them back. And then, when you told me you loved me, all of me awoke. All I want now is for this to end. To be by your side when we wage the final battle. And long, long after.
We won't fail you.
I know you won't. Now kiss me.
You kiss each other passionately, ready to face the darkest dark.
Well then, this is...
I love
they
how
say,
Fane is completely in flames right now.
I never dreamed that after all this, I would be standing here with one of your kind.
Like, he's got 3 arrows stuck to his chest. He's burning to death.
Let alone that I would be proud to do so. I cannot imagine someone I would trust more with divinity.
We'll do our
Including
best.
myself.
Fane lays a bony hand on your shoulder, squeezing gently.
Do you know, I believe you will.
You think back on your journey here, on all you have seen, on how the Magisters hunted sorcerers who committed horrible crimes, and purged sorcerers who only tried to heal the sick. You think of how the Eternals unleashed void-woken horror on the world in an effort to reclaim it. You look at the source around you. You know that within your reach is divinity. You think of what you could do with such power. Seeing the vast quantity of source in front of you, you think you should be able to handle a couple of void-woken. You think of your personal problems. It's time to make a choice. A choice that decides the fate of Rivellon and of you.
No pressure.
Where do you stand?
We will accept the power of divinity.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, the Aetheran lies in front of you. Divinity is yours to take, or to sacrifice. What you do next decides your own fate, and the future of the world. What shall you do with divinity?
Huh. We will become divine. We've come this far. Achievement unlocked. Risen. We've done it! Joke's on you, Dallas.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. A new divine rose, a true heir to the Seven, more powerful than ever, and united Rivellon in its battle against the Void. All across the realm he was loved, worshipped and adored. Humans, lizards, elves and dwarves all rallied to his banner. The Great Allegiance stood once more, but the war continued. From the depths of the Void, the God King still sought to return. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the God Woken claimed divinity. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine. I cling now to the dream that one day the veil will be sealed, that one day I can be freed, that one day a new God-woken will rise.
Holy shit, we're back to the boat.
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From here she looks almost angelic.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. I'd say you owe me, but why state the obvious? Get an eyeful, Your Holiness. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time.
She turns to you, arms crossed, and grins.
Look at you. Magnificent.
Don't look too bad yourself.
Actually, I've never looked better. Except for one small thing.
She fingers the mask covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it, but instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way. I sacrificed much. But I'd give even more to see you become exactly what you've become. Soon, I'd like to have a little chat about something you can do for me. But I believe that can wait. Relax. Enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same.
Where do you plan to go?
Oh, I don't know. Around and about. Treat myself to some mead, a lover or 300. I'd say we've earned it.
A lover or 300?
And when the time comes, I'll come find you. Your Holiness.
Well, thank you for your service, my friend. Seems a little bit anticlimactic to just be back on the ship. Like being back to normal. Hi, Sabio.
There you are. Come, let me take a look at you. I've never known a god before they became divine. I was curious if it would have changed you.
She gives you a long, assessing look, but makes no immediate comment.
Nope, not changed.
Really?
She paces around you like a cat, looking you over.
Well, you certainly look the same. But there's something in the air around you. It vibrates ever so slightly. There's magic in it. Power. Don't you feel it?
Yes.
I bet
feel
you
it.
do. But maybe you should give it a bit of time. I imagine it takes almighty power a little while to settle in.
What will you do now?
That quite depends on you, I suppose. Is a deity permitted to mingle among us mortals?
She laughs, and it's music to your soul.
I certainly hope so. We love each other after all.
A kiss, and oh, how sweet she tastes.
Love conquers even divinity.
Right on. You find my man.
Ifan gives you an appraising glance. Curiosity mingled with an emotion you can't quite put your finger on. Reflected in the mirror of his eyes, you see yourself, majestic, powerful, emanating an aura of purest source. Ifan's lip curls slightly, and he looks away.
So, you're it. Our new divine. I truly hope you'll do better than Lucian.
We'll do our best.
Better. You'll need to do even better than that. But if anyone can, I believe it's you. If I can give one last piece of advice, remember that you serve the people, not the other way around.
Farewell, my friend.
He pauses, as if about to say something else, then shakes his head. With one last nod, he whistles up his soul wolf and lopes away.
Who else do we have here? Thane.
Thane is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He leaves through it slowly, muttering to himself.
Interesting.
His eyes stay fixed on the book as you approach.
Lean in, grab his sleeve, and examine it between your two fingers.
Yes, I see. It is rather annoying. You have my apologies. The next time I meet you in the guts of a slaving ship, I shall keep my hands to myself.
Fane looks up, his gaze carefully drinking you in.
Fascinating. The power of my people. The power of the Veiled. All in one delicate mortal shell. Who could have imagined? I don't doubt it.
The skeleton looks back to the book. You can feel the grief radiating from him.
I can't help thinking that I could have saved them. That I could have done something.
Sorry.
You could have saved them, but you didn't. You made your choice. Don't misunderstand. I made my choice too. That doesn't mean I cannot mourn them, though. They deserve that much.
There's also great potential in the future ahead. Cheer up.
The skeleton hefts Hubert's dog-eared encyclopedia, its weight heavy in his hands.
I've been rereading this book, looking over your history once again, poring over every detail with a new perspective, and do you know what? It's shit.
Fane tosses the book over his shoulder. It flutters in the air as it sails over the ship's railing and disappears with a faint splash.
If you have spent your life staring at a thing, you can write about it with knowledge. You can write about it with love. But it is almost impossible to write about it with wonder. You creatures have spent your lives trudging about this world, and you've grown blind to its miracles.
You're not so sure? You think you can see the world with just as much wonder as he can?
Truly? Good heavens, you hide it well. I'm not sure your people really look at things like animals anymore. Take otters, for example. Energetic, waterproof cats, utterly beautiful creatures. Or octopuses. Did you know they're secretly octopuses? Octopi? Octopods? I shall have to look that up. Regardless, the world is filled with absolutely incredible sights. And who better to catalogue them with the awe they deserve than someone seeing them for the first time?
Can't imagine a better man for the job.
Ah, finally. You're right about something.
Fane nods curtly and turns away, notebook in hand.
Goodbye, my friend.
The ghost of Losa hums a soft tune, barely audible. She smiles as you pass by.
Well, I reckon we're about done here. Said our farewells to our friends.
I am here to serve, Master, in this realm and any other, for as long as I must. I cannot say whether the future brings peace or pain, but I am bidden to serve you, as promised once, and promised eternal. And so, as always, I am at the ready.
It is time to depart.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, just as they always will. And yet, something is different. You are different. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins. War raged on. Arx remained the center of power as the races united behind the Divine. But the Voidwoken attacks continued as they did elsewhere. Arx would see many more long years of war. The ancient empire of lizards became one of the pillars of the new Divine Alliance. The houses of war and of shadows were particularly useful in the fight against the God King. The Empire used the war to expand its territory. With Justinia dead, the Dwarven Kingdom descended into chaos. But although they did not join the Divine Alliance, many joined the fight against the Void, and did their people great honor in battle and in death. With Lucian gone, the elves reluctantly rejoined the Divine Alliance. Their place in the war on the Void would entirely depend on the integrity of the new Divine. And on the integrity of the elven Godwoken who did not ascend. And here and there, across the world, what was left of the Black Ring fought on. The island of Fort Joy remained a sorcerer's paradise, a place of exile for those whose sorcery threatened to bring in the Void. For their well-being, its residents depended entirely on the benevolence of the new Divine. Reaper's Coast struggled on. The farms and the fisheries fought to feed the people against the Voidwoken blight. The black pits took fire, the oil there burns still. Driftwood teetered on the edge of starvation until the night the Voidwoken came from the sea. All were killed. This did, however, put an end to the famine. The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Arks battled on. Sir Gareth thanked the surviving Seekers for their service and gave them their freedom. Disillusioned with ongoing war, he set out alone to find a new purpose. He would never stop seeking. Young Han grew up a warrior and became one of the Alliance's greatest generals. But even he could not win the war. With a new Divine at the helm, Malady had a powerful ally, but she was in no hurry to call in her favor. After all, it might be the last thing she ever did. The undead priestess Gratiana remained in her sanctuary, happy to wait for the war to pass. She was troubled only by the silence of her goddess. Jehan the demon hunter never stopped hunting for demons. Sahala sought to strengthen the Elven Alliance with the new Divine. Her powers of sight proved useful in the ongoing war against the Void, but she could never be sure that the new Divine trusted her. Tova, her mother, was Sahala's most trusted warrior. Fane travelled Rivellon, notebook in hand, recording the wonders he discovered. He kept a socket peeled for signs of the Eternals, hoping to find the wife he had lost. He's still looking. With a small band of elves, Ifan ben Medst replanted the lost forests. After the first fresh shoots broke the earth, Ifan returned to the war, leading the elves in service of the Divine. Some say Afrit, his soul wolf, walks the forest still. Sabine wandered the world. She became a household name, famed the realm over as a traveling hero, celebrated wherever she went. Enjoying life to the fullest, she was truly and finally free. And then there was you. And you, the Red Prince, the Lizard Divine. What did you do with your power? What kind of divine were you as the world battled on? Did you show mercy or strength? Did you sacrifice others as Lucian had done? Did you regret becoming divine? Did you wish you'd surrendered the power that runs through your veins and sealed the veil? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. Seemed like an impossible feat at first. I was not sure I would be able to go through with the entire game on the channel. If you did stick through it with me, through the whole journey, thank you ever so much. It means a lot to me. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the ending of the game. I'm gonna have to take a while to round them up, and as always, post a review on it afterwards. But with that said, thank you, my friend. Farewell until we meet again.